Today we have a very special guest, Pawpaw. A little promotion for Pawpaw. Today is Pawpaw's 80th birthday. How do we feel about that?
Unbelievable, even to me.
You're a very kindred spirit to me on this earth. I feel like we are the most similar in our whole entire family. So I wanted to bring him on to talk about a few things. I thought it would be interesting to hear about life through his perspective. And also, it's so important, I think, to document and take photos and videos. That's how you immortalize your loved ones, you know? So tell us about yourself.
I'm so excited about reaching 80 because it seemed like a number that, oh my God, I don't know how to explain it. But one thing I do know is that I wasn't supposed to be here.
Why not?
I was kind of a noisemaker in school. And I was in the office. Well, I was moved into noisemaker. I used to do little crazy things, upset people. But one of the teachers came into the office and she saw me. She said, "Oh, that boy right there, I don't believe he's going to make 18. And
wow. By the way, y'all, Papa is from New Orleans. So, yeah, that's just something to keep in the back of your mind. Papa.
I didn't, I didn't pay any attention to it at that time. But as I grew older, it kept coming back to me what she said. If you have influence over children, don't give them negative feedback.
Because for you to reference that now at 80, I don't remember what I ate last week. So that means that it had a lasting sting. A lot of people will talk fear into your plans or discourage you. He's an optimist. I think that's what really sets you apart.
Coming up, again, I was raised in New Orleans. I was a leader, but not of a lot of good people. So I was taught the streets. Didn't want to do the things that I was doing, but being in the position that I was in, I had to do it. But today, I thank God that all that negative, He allowed me to be able to turn it into positive. Realizing that life goes on, and there are other kids right now that's in the same position that I was in, and I try my best to encourage them, as my granddaughter was saying, not to allow people to put you in the box.
Let me say this about Papa. He's the type of person that people are always saying how youthful he is, how he's so full of life, how he move, how he walk, how he talk. That's because mentally he doesn't let time, circumstances, location, none of that define him. He's I feel 55, that's how I'm operating. Always looking forward to something. I really admire that because I think that people get to a point in life where things are so mundane and routine. Papa just happy to be here. He'll go outside, he appreciates the simple things in life.
The outdoors,
The
flowers, the trees, the air, I have a lot of friends. I had a lot of former friends. Some of them did long time in the penitentiary. A lot of them are dead. And I'm still here. But it's only because of the grace of God, using me to be an example of what He can do with a person who give their life to Him.
I have a few specific questions that I wanted to ask. First off, what traits do you admire most about yourself?
Well, that's a good question. I like the fact that I'm willing to share with people who have ambitions of doing things in life. Mm-hmm. And I think I can help them and give them some good advice, not only just from natural experience, also from a spiritual standpoint.
Right.
And the good thing about it is once they materialize, then God can give you everything you need to enjoy it.
Right. Papa, I think that the reason why young men and people from the streets, like, they respect you, they actually hear you out, is because you're speaking from actual experience. Papa has actually walked through the fire, as they say. So when he speaks, it's people like that I would be like, leave it alone, like, just mind your business. He's not scared of anyone from any walk of life. He'll walk up to anyone, and if he feels in his spirit like led to connect with them, he will. And people years later will be like, Mr. Meredith changed my life. Mr. Meredith, he, you know, I think that is so admirable.
Right, and that's the way God wants us to live. What I've learned is that before we can even think about condemning someone, let's look into their foundation, where they came from, what kind of household they came from, what kind of people have influenced them.
Next question. What brings you the most joy right now?
Wow. Family. I wasn't taught the importance of family. When we came up with 6 of us, I was the second boy, and my dad taught us to protect each other. Because the little town we lived in, people have a tendency to want to bully and all that kind of stuff. So, but what I learned as a unit and as a family, being united, it caused people to back off because they knew that if they messed with one, they had to mess with the others. And I had some brothers that didn't mind fighting. Loved having a family.
This man loved his family.
And having a family and having good friends. Friends that I'm talking about real friends. My dedication to my friends, a person I consider a good friend, is like my dedication to my family. So if I have 15, 20 good friends, I'm spreading myself too thin. Not that I don't love every other people, but the ones I consider.
He said not too much with that friend word.
Not being able to share everything, my real feelings. I cannot do it with a whole lot of people. So I'm trying to keep it.
Quality over quantity.
Right. I'm trying to keep it small. And when they call me, I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever, I can get up and run over there or go pick them up, do whatever need to be done for my good friend.
Right.
So I have friends now, but not real good friends.
That's fair. Next question.
But my family, I love my family. I look at my family and I'm saying, man, people said I wasn't gonna make it, I wouldn't be here. But now I'm looking at, look at God, That's what they say, but God said different. I appreciate and enjoy the opportunity to be able to share with them.
Yeah.
Not only really to share, but to do. It's one thing to say, oh, I love you.
Hello?
And then when it come time to prove it,
clock it.
You can't find you,
Papa is a real stand-up dude. When I say stand up, I mean like show up. And I think that my family is the reason why I really prioritize action over words, because my family, if anything happens within minutes, we are we there, we on the way. Like, we pull up or shut up.
Right. Alrighty.
If you can leave one piece of wisdom for the youth, what would it be?
Put God first.
All right.
Put God first. If you put God first, you cannot go wrong. You have divine, what they call it?
Protection.
Divine backup.
Yeah.
You can conquer anything in the world. If God have your back, my sister, my brother, you good to go. I put my life on the line a lot of time out in the world, and I didn't get no rewards. I can put everything on the table knowing that I'm going to be blessed.
Yeah.
One way or the other. But my main thing is I want to be able to be a blessing to other people, especially the younger people.
Right. And lastly, Papa, what are your hopes and aspirations for me?
Oh my God. To be, what's the lady name? Not Crawford, the model.
Cindy Crawford.
Not Cindy Crawford, but be successful in what you're pursuing and have a beautiful life and allow God to bless you. And in turn, you can be a blessing to other people.
Yes, sir.
That's it. It's not just about us. We should never get to the point where we don't reach out and trying to bring somebody
Right.
else. That's what happened with a
Agreed.
lot of people. In my coming up, I watched people in my little town, and their thing was to become a school teacher, and that seemed to be the job back in the day. But they didn't realize the importance of the influence that they had on the children that they were teaching.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them would say back in the day, I got mine, you better get yours. And that type of thing, which was really, as an adult, it's not the thing to say and do, because you're dealing with a mind of a youngster whose mind is not made up. But if you put positive things in his or her mind, then they'll have something to fall back on when they come to a problem or some circumstances. That's part of my view of being successful.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I hope that the rest of your life is the best of your life.
Hallelujah. Spiritually,
Yeah.
physically,
Hello?
and financially.
Hello?
So I can do with my grandkids some of the things I didn't have the opportunity to do.
Absolutely. Wow. Well, I love you.
Love you too, sweetie.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.